What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer, but I have a couple things I want to say here at the start. Starting off, I want to give a shout out to a person who is always in my comment section being active and supportive, YouTuber Kolky, who recently gave me a shout out in their latest video. I appreciate you. Thank you for your constant, what's the word I'm looking for here? Your constant support. I don't know why I can think of the word support. And shouting me out in your video, I feel like I have to return the favor here, and I want to return the favor, so I will go ahead and give you a shout out. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And that goes for everyone who's always supportive. I'm just giving Kolky specifically a shout out because I just feel it's warranted. But I appreciate everyone who's always giving me constant support and saying nice things. It just means a lot to me. Thank you so much. But also, there's another thing I need to mention here. And I can go ahead and get the run started. There's no point in staying up here while I do this stuff. We're kind of getting close to milestone season again, which, you know, that's always the time when YouTubers have to shill like there's no tomorrow. So I'm just going to go ahead and point it out. I know there's a lot of new viewers here, potentially at least. Whenever I'm playing Pokemon Emerald Rogue, I know there's a lot of new eyeballs on my channel. But I'm going to hope that some of you guys at least watch my Skul content as well. So, hi. Maybe you're new and you haven't completely decided if you want to subscribe to my channel yet, but we are almost to 700 subscribers in a very short amount of time. The explosive growth I've gotten from the Pokemon Emerald Rogue videos has been very, very, I mean, once again, just as always, I'm very appreciative. And we're almost to 700 subscribers, so now's about that time where I'm going to be asking people if you're watching my videos and you're already here and you're not subscribed. You know, you may as well, because, you know, I'm here, you're watching my videos, you're enjoying my content, and it helps me a lot if you do subscribe. So just give it a shot, give it a consideration. If you're not convinced yet, I would say stick around and continue to watch my content. Oh. Okay. I'm taking that. So stick around, continue to watch my content, and see if you like it, see if you don't. Like, just give it a chance, give it the fair old try. And if you do like it, that's when you can subscribe, because there's no rush, you know, even though it is milestone season and, you know, it's YouTuber shill time. That doesn't mean you have to subscribe yet. You know, give it the fair shot, you know, see if it's something you're interested in at all. And if you are, you know, what do you got to lose by hitting the subscribe button? Because it helps me, and then you have constant access to whenever I release a video. You instantly know. It's all very helpful. It's all very good. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Let's actually talk about the video now. So Davy Jones, he's here. Very interesting Skul we have here. He is showing up a lot in my runs lately. Let me see if I can find him in here. I know I have Davy Jones run request. I have Rapidity Bash Davy Jones, which is a nightmare run. That's going to take a lot to get me to do that. Davy Jones focused on maximizing projectile damage, which that's like, I would imagine, like Cowardly Bowmaster's Bow and stuff like that. Basically, that's to only have 2 bash-related Davy Jones attacks where I don't use his I don't use his cannonballs, and I just attack with his like hitting things with his cannon. I don't know why people want to see that so badly. It's not good. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll try and incorporate some of that into this, but I'm telling you, that's a waste of a Davy Jones, and I don't want to do it, but I will do it if that's what the people want. It'll hurt me like crazy. Oh, I just realized the bomber's here. I heard someone told me in the comment section, I'm inclined to believe them, that my dream run, or one of my dream runs, of getting the bomber here in the in this shop without having gotten another partner skull, so you can kind of artificially duplicate your kabooms and have 2 bombers. Apparently that's patched out and impossible. If he's your only skull that you have, you will never see the bomber in the shop like that. And I'm inclined to believe that because the devs have gone quite far to try and prevent you from getting double bomber. It's possible still, or at least I think it is, because it's still possible to duplicate skulls naturally. But from what I see, it's very, very unlikely, and they have gone very far out of their way to make sure that you can't get Kaboom Bomber and, like, you know, spam Kabooms like crazy. So despite seeing him in there, I don't think we would have seen him had we not picked up another skull on the way. So I don't think I missed out on anything. What do I even do here is the question. I don't know. I think I'll just continue with my pike. See, we got Davy Jones in Act 1. There's no shot. Literally the first skull we got even. There's no shot that I don't use this Davy Jones. Like, this is the Davy Jones run, basically. Like, you know, we have him now. We have him early. We're going to make the most of it. And I guess the only thing that would stop me on this Davy Jones run would be a Reaper. That's the only thing I could see me getting me off of this Davy Jones path. Now all we need to do is we need to find a good partner in Skul. I don't think Pike is that, but it's not necessarily bad. It's just, I think I can do better. So here's Davy Jones when he's just hitting things with his cannon. I really don't want to do that to my Davy Jones. Like, okay, I'll show you guys a room of this and show you just how bad it is. So, like, we could be having fun on a Davy Jones run, or we could be doing this on a Davy Jones run. Which one will we be doing this build? Do we want to have fun, or do we want to do this? I don't know. I mean, this seems pretty cool. Just running around, smacking things, you know. That's pretty cool. But for real, I really don't want to do that build. Oh, no, I definitely want this monkey. I've been wanting to get a monkey run for a while, and I actually have a monkey run request, a stun monkey run, which is a very interesting little run request. I think it's stun and damage. Let me look up my, or I don't even have to look it up. It's very low on here because it was a very recent run request. Monkey. Wait, where is it? Yeah, monkey. Is it up? Monkey full bleed build by Kolky. Actually, see, now that's a coincidence. Kolky requested that run, which I did give him a shout out at the start of this. I can actually do this. I can do this for Kolky. Let's give it a shot. I don't know how good bleed Davy Jones is, but you know, I guess it's fate that I get. Well, I don't know why I'm acting like getting the monkey is such a big deal. Like, it's the fucking monkey. It's a common. But, you know, it is a nice little thing that's happened here. It's a chance for me to fulfill a run request from a viewer who I literally just shouted out. So let's give it a shot. I think we'll commit to this monkey. We can do monkey and Davy Jones. And I have been wanting to do a monkey run for a while now. I've been missing the monkey. I don't know, I just haven't gotten the opportunity to do it. Also, why are we getting so many HP orbs? Like, I feel like I've gotten like 1 billion of them. It's very interesting. Can I kill him with this? Yes. Save the bombers for these bozos. Come on over. Are they down there? What? Where are they? I killed them, but I honestly don't know how I did. Wow, we're seeing the bomber a lot. God, it's taunting me because I'm not able to do the run request that I wanted to do so badly. I do believe what that commenter said. Like, there's no reason not to. It makes sense that the devs would do that, even though it's disappointing in like a selfish sense, because that would be a very awesome way to do a bomber run. I completely agree with their decision if that's the case, because that would be a hell of an easy exploit to do. It would be very, 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 very strong, to the point to where it would probably be too strong. There's a reason that you're not supposed to be able to play bomber duplicated, because he breaks the entire game if you do. But it's also kind of on them for making his kaboom at legendary have no cooldown. Not that I want them to get rid of that, but you know, it is kind of on them. I'm drinking black tea now. It's very good. They didn't have green tea at the store. Also, this is fate, I would say, to get the Miracle Grail like this. Okay, things are coming together already. This is interesting. But yeah, they didn't have green tea in stock for like a week, so I just, you know, got black tea, and it's actually very good. It's the first time I've had it. It's very nice and caffeinated. It gets me going. This is not an ad, but if it was, I'd kill it. I'd slay any fucking corporate stooges out there somehow watching my videos. And corporate stooge is a strong word, okay? Corporate henchman. I'm just kidding. So here's another chance for the spokesman to give me the stats I'm looking for. Let's see what happens. But I mean, it's glitched. At this point, I'm very, very certain this is glitched. And there it is, once again, not giving me the stats. Even though I have gotten it in a few videos as of late. Like, other people are starting to see what I'm seeing, and I've seen it, people talking about in the bug reports. And the devs actually, I mean, I mentioned this a couple of times already, but the devs actually were responding to the bug reports. That makes me very happy. Huge shout outs to the new Skul admin. I think it's a new admin. I haven't seen them around until recently, but they're very active and very responsive, and I'm happy that, you know, there's finally people talking to the community in the Southpaw team, because that's something that's been my literally only criticism of the entirety of Southpaw for the last year or so. I don't know, a year. I guess a year is accurate. Like, the last time we got a dev blog was in November of 2021. So it has been a while. But I love seeing it, man. It's such a talented dev team. I hate that, like, literally, it's just like the only problem with them is their lack of communication with the fans. That's literally it. Otherwise, they're so fucking good. But we're getting that now, and I hope that continues to be a trend moving forward. Because, you know, lots of love to Southpaw. Nothing but love. It's all love, baby. Okay. So, I said, I did my daily... Jesus Christ, I can't talk. I did my daily Southpaw rant. There it is. If there's one thing you can rely on Haxa, it's complaining about Southpaw. So, seeing the Berserker there is kind of tempting, but I'm sticking with Davey. If you get a legendary as your first Skul, as your reward, you're kind of obligated to play it. Normal attacks against enemies inflict with wound, deal an additional 7 fixed damage and increase your attack speed. It's just not a good bleed item. I don't want it. I can do better, and I will do better. Keep going. If we're doing bleed, we're going all in. Wait, why did I pick that up? That is not good. That's just like habit. That's a habit move on my part, because I'm used to doing sword Jenny's chain sickle runs, and if we weren't playing Davy Jones, it would be a good option. But we're playing Davy Jones, so it's not a good option because Davy Jones cannot use this. But normally, I would say my favorite bleed builds are the ones that incorporate Thorny Boots and Jenny's Chain Sickle to maximize your sword. It's very good. And sword Davy Jones ain't bad, for the record. He can't do anything with this in particular. Like, we could do sword, but I don't think we should do it while using Jenny's Chain Sickle, because you just can't do anything with it with Davy. So we'll end up selling that. Thankfully, I have the gold instance burner, so any wrong decisions I make, they don't weigh heavily on me. I could just make more money, but I still shouldn't have done that. I'll go ahead and grab this. Why not? Lots of HP. I'm getting lots of HP, like a lot. We did get crit rate, but we are nowhere near positive enough to pick this up. And the thing is, actually, maybe it's good, because, man, excessive bleeding and crit go very well together. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this, I think. Yeah. So we are in the positive. We actually are in the positive. That's very interesting. It's been a very long time since I've tried to make Veiled Mask work. But the thing is, with crit, and I mean with bleed in particular, you can do it. And you can do it pretty well, actually. So now we're going to be looking for maybe potentially some strike. We're going to try and make bleed and strike work. This is going to be interesting. Maybe potentially game breaking, especially with Holy Grail. Like, you can amplify your damage so fucking hard with this in particular, like to a point to where it's like we're amplifying it by 400% plus whatever already crit modifiers there are, plus Veiled Mask's crit modifier. Like, we could potentially one-shot everything under the right circumstances here. I want Hunter's Wood and Longbow for once on a build where I'm doing this. Like, I'll get Veiled Mask and then I won't get Hunter's Wood and Longbow, or vice versa. And that happens to me so often whenever I'm considering a build like this, and it drives me crazy. So game, work with me here, baby. We're in this together, you and me. It's always been like this. You know, Skul YouTubers and Skul the Hero Slayer. Like, without me, the YouTuber, there's less eyes on Skul the Hero Slayer. I'm just saying. So, if you want to make a good impression on all of the viewers, you should give me everything I want right now. You know, hey, that's a thought. That's a good idea, huh? Just give Haxa everything instantly. That's pretty nice. That's cool. We got the ability I wanted. This is the ability. No, wait, that is not the ability I wanted. I want the one that hits a bunch of times. So I guess I'll be looking for an ability swap in BC. I should really memorize the monkey abilities. The one that hits a bunch of times is a little, it's kind of all of them. I'm talking about the one where he like kind of disappears and becomes a staff. I think that one's going to be the best with bleed here. Also, I feel like I could use some mutant too. And attack speed. There's a lot here I want. Fuck, I hate when they do this. Get out of my fucking way, bro. Get out the way! Move, bitch. I got that backwards. Well, that's just a boomer moment on my part. What? Actually, that song is a boomer song, so I guess if I got it right, that would have also been a boomer moment. I don't know. I'm too old. Let's go. Okay, well, definitely this, which makes me happy that I, what do I get rid of, though? I don't know. Actually, no, I was about to say I don't need Fulgent Dawn, but then I thought about it more, and it's like, well, that would be nice to have, you know? I'll get rid of this. This is going to be an interesting run. Damage percent is not the way we're scaling here. This is... I want better strike items. I don't want to be too picky on this build, but I think I should be picky about that. I'm glad I held on to this. Now we can get rid of Ginny's Chain Sickle. There we go. We got Fulgent Dawn, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm glad I held on to the Lunar Ring. Though I would have dropped it and picked it back up, but still. Alright, Fulgent. Get him! Get him, Fulgent Dawn! Not that where we're going, Fulgent Dawn is necessarily good. I mean, it's not... Like, we're scaling in a different way here. A very non-traditional way in Skul. With our crits. And bleed, which we still don't have a lot of bleed here, so... Give me something good. That is not what I'm looking for, but I'll pick it up anyway. Got my treasure. Or we kept our treasure. I got rid of my, my Carleon sword. Okay. What the fuck is happening? I would take this if I felt like I could make it work. Like, I mean, treasure 4, that is. Problem is, what do I get rid of? And I don't think there's an answer to that. I mean, I will get rid of this, though. So, I think Fulgent Dawn and Golden Sword are about as damage scaling as I need on a build like this. So, I think I'm going to stop there with my damage scaling. However, we're not done with our items. And also, I could find, like, Pot of Greed or the Ring or... like Hope Slasher, and then further scale my damage percent. But really what I need to be focusing on from here on out is bleed and I'm going to open that treasure chest. Fuck, throw caution to the wind, who cares? But I need bleed and crit percent. So definitely moving forward, Hunter's Wind Longbow is like very, very high priority. But also Thorny Boots, because it's very hard to activate your bleed sword. As you can see, we literally haven't even procced it once. You need something like Thorny Boots, which has very consistent and often bleed proccing to really make the best out of the Drunk Sword, Blood Drunk Sword. Otherwise, we might not even get it, because it's not like we have the Sword Skull or anything. And even if I had the Sword Skull, I'm not sure I would take him. See, that wound happened, and it didn't even give me a charge on this. This is how hard under normal circumstances, and I mentioned this the last time I used this item. It is very, very hard to activate the Blood Drunk Sword under most circumstances. Let's get in here and see what we can get. That's not it, and that's not it. So that's pretty much exactly the opposite of what I'm looking for. And this is literally what I had before, I think. Yep. Please, lady, give me something good. That's not what I want either. One more. Okay, it cost me everything, but we got it. I wanted this. There we go. Don't know why I wanted that so badly, but I did, and nothing could stop me. I mean, we're going to get our money back anyway. We have so much money gain right now. It's crazy. All right, Leona sisters, give me something good. I need some good rewards from you. We're on the road to greatness, but it's a long road, and we need to continue and focus on our path. I already got a lot of the really good items. I don't think there's going to be a lot that can steer me off of the path now. I would even take bleed over, like if I saw the precious, the ring here, I would take bleed over that. That's how dedicated I am right now to making this run work. There we go. Come on. She's dead. She's super dead, yeah. Fulgent doing the finishing off there. Thank you, Fulgent. Fulgent is not necessary on this build, but like, who doesn't want Fulgent? You know, like, as much as I complain about it, and I do have a lot to say, as always, I'm a fucking blabbermouth. It is a very overpowered item, and I have my humongous issues with it, and I always will, because the devs will never fix Fulgent Dawn. But, you know, like I said, if you can't beat him, join him, and that's my attitude moving forward with all this broken shit. Like, if you watch old Haxa content, I used to not even, like, pick up Gunpowder Sword. I would always complain about it, and I would never pick it up. But this was one previous to 1.5, so this is, like, really old stuff. And I stand by everything I said back then, but things have kind of changed because other items got introduced that are stronger than Gunpowder Sword, so... Though it is hard to outdo Gunpowder Sword. It's a very good item. Well, now, this is not exactly what I wanted to see. I need Strike. But am I going Strike 4? I don't know. I think this build might be a little bit crowded for that. Wow, all this is pretty bad. There's nothing higher than a rare here, so I can't break... Oh, no, okay, that is just a rare. Well... I mean, this is bad because we have a 3% crit rate. It's not good, dude. I think I'll just think Sphinx, man. Like, that is a rare moment where I'm just, like, at a loss for what to take. Look, we finally got a proc on our bleed, on our blood drug sword. See it? Yeah, man, we're on our way. We're doing it. Nothing to it but to do it, baby. Let's go. We're one there. I need the Thorny Boots, and I need them pretty much yesterday, like... So I took the Sphinx, not because it's good. I took the Sphinx because we're in Act 3. The worst trap minigames are in this act. I would like to have an easy time free getting whatever's in the pedestal, like the shielded pedestal. I'd like to get that for free if I can. So I picked up the Sphinx just in case I find that and I want to take it. And it's, you know, this is like the free way to do it. I wanted to min-max there. I want my money. You can't stop me. I'm a min-maxer. It's in my blood. A little bit of lag here. Maybe we'll get a secret room. It is. So this is something I've pointed out before on this channel. Well, okay, if you're a long-time viewer, if you're a regular, you already know what it is. I have a terrible laptop. It's just not good. And whenever I'm entering a unique... like a room that is not normally a part of normal rooms you would see, if it's like a special room, my game actually lags. I don't know why this is. I don't know if it's other people as well, but for me specifically, it just has a problem entering, loading in these rooms. So let's see what we get. Heart of the Aesthetic, my fucking muse. I have not been able to use this item in so long, and I'm not going to start now. I have no reason to pick it up, but I am sad to leave it there. RIP. And also, this is probably even sadder for me. This is how locked in I am. I'm not taking that. One of my favorite items. I will take this. I think I'll get rid of this at this point. Get rid of our treasure 4 aspirations. There's no point. And I'll just be on my way. Hold on to some of this money here. It's looking like we're going to have our legendary monkey. Unless I'm really unlucky. And actually, no. Again, no matter what, I'll have it. I just would like it to not be the pedestal item that I choose whenever I'm getting my rewards. See, we're still at 1 charge, by the way. So I hope now people are understanding more. Because I remember one time I got a comment where someone asked why I didn't take the Blood Drunk Sword. I can't remember what the circumstances of that run were. It's possible I should have taken it in that run. I don't remember. But this is a reason, like a good demonstration of why sometimes you shouldn't. What is the... This is +8 crit. The thing is, both of my skulls aren't speed skulls, so I only sometimes get benefit from this. Like, I lose 3 crit %, which puts me at a 0, actually. I think that's fine. I think that's acceptable. So we're at 0 right now, but when we swap into our monkey, we will be at plus 15, I think it said. Plus 10. That's fine. I can accept that, I suppose. I'll take it. You know, beggars can't be choosers. We're pretty desperate for a crit rate. Although, I don't know, I could end up swapping off of this build. Oh, don't hurt me. We'll just have to see. But thing is, 10% crit rate isn't even half bad. Man, the problem is no enemies survive long enough to take the bleed damage. Like, they just die to the initial damage of the wound. We finally got one more addition. Maybe it's because I'm also playing too much Davy. I should be playing more Monkey. I think Davy Jones maybe just does too much damage with his basic attacks. We'll see. Give me that. Okay, so... Alright, we're done. Good. Good. Alright, so now we can completely focus on our items. Very early to be completely done. That's why I love natural legendaries. Not just because they're rare, but because it allows me to do this. I can just cruise on through now. I don't even have to worry about my skull shards. I'm all set. Thank you. Showing off the monkey swap there, too. I think that's one of the underappreciated parts of a monkey, and something I'm always trying to encourage people to do is play multiple skulls. It's the best way to play the game. Your win rate will skyrocket if you start playing with 2 skulls, and you'll also discover a lot of things that were powerful that you weren't aware of before, such as monkey swap. It's very good. In rooms, against bosses, it falls off, but also bosses aren't everything. You also have to worry about your rooms, so just you know, worth pointing out. I can maybe get both of them with the... I was hoping I would get both of them with the anchor there. Maybe I should summon some clones. I don't think summoning clones with the monkey really becomes worth it until legendary. Once you become legendary, the clone aspect of monkey pops off hard. But until then, I would say it's underwhelming. Well, she's gonna ult. There's nothing I can do here. Oh, what the... Was that Arms? I think Arms did that. Arms and potentially Holy Grail bleed. Well, this stinks. This is not what I wanted to see, but I will break it. Just cuz. We have a lot of money. We're doing just fine. Alright, it's time for Legendary Monkey. Now we're going to start using our clones more often against bosses. Not necessarily against normal enemies, there's no point. But against bosses for sure. Let's take an item room because we already have a fuck ton of money. We don't have to worry about our if our next shop is going to be good or bad, because it's going to be good. God, this Blood Drunk Sword is in purgatory, man. Because we're about to fight the Chimera, but we're still very far behind where I'd like to be, like to a degree that is a little alarming. It's not good. We still need Bleed 4 though. I think Bleed 4 is when the bleeds all become crits. Yeah. Did they change the text on that? For a while, people thought it was bugged, but it turned out that it wasn't, and it was just worded incorrectly. But I don't remember what the actual solution was. Either way, the Bleed 4 does work, just potentially not the way it's worded. Just also, I just wanna... Is there anyone out there who still wants to see Davy Jones without his cannonballs, man? Is there anyone out there? I mean, if there are, I apologize. I hate to waste the Davy Jones run, man. It would be very painful. I would still do it, I guess. I'm very reluctant, but it hurts, man. Okay, well, I'll take the Killivan if there's nothing else in here. Remember, I'm not necessarily looking for strike 4. I'm more looking for bleed and crit rate. Not this, though. Come on, man. Game. Game, why, bro? Why are you doing this? Why? Give me something. Okay, this is bleed. This is bleed. It's not what I'm looking for, but I'll take it, I guess. I'd like something else. We're at arms 4? Wow. I did not realize. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, it does make sense. Is this what I want? I mean, I guess, right? Like, what do I sell, though? I could sell this, but I also don't want to do that because it's giving me a lot of damage percent. This needs to stay. This can go. Actually, this can go because we have both of our skulls done. That's usually a time when I think it's a good time to ditch the gold incense burner, because the gold incense burner is like there to kind of help fix some of your damage percent or your gold. You're losing of money rooms while you're taking skull rooms is what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I had such a time getting that out. But yeah, it's there to help with that. And once you're done with that, I don't know, you can more reliably not have the thing. Also, we seem to be getting bleed more frequently. I don't know if that's just copium or if that's just like luck in this one particular room, but it seems maybe to potentially be working now. Oh, hi there. We really want to get this this freaking thing off the ground. We want our blood drunk sword fully awakened. It'll help immensely if that happens, sir. I'm still looking for thorny boots. Thorny boots is one of the big items I'm looking for moving forward. Also, I probably should not be using Baby Jones a lot while I try and open this this thing here. God, I took a lot there. What the hell happened to me? I say I shouldn't be using Davy Jones and then I swap instantly. I mean, that's just typical Haxa stuff. If you're not watching this channel, or if you're new to this channel, I swap all the time. It's a problem. There we go. So this is just going to stay here forever, I guess. RIP. We hardly knew ye, trap. Who knows what was inside the box? We'll never know. We will never know. I can do a skip here if I want, but I actually don't want to do a skip here. I want to go into the pit so I can try and activate more bleed, which means I'm going to swap here. More bleed, please. No, still no bleed. Oh, we got 2. We got 2. See, yeah, I'm thinking we're maybe past our bleed problems here. Because it seems to be proccing more, and Chimera is like just a humongous bleed sponge, basically. We're gonna get a decent amount of charges here as long as I stick with the monkey. So I think I'm going to try my best to play all of this with monkey. Let's see what happens. I feel like we can maybe get out of here with at least like 25 if I'm lucky. Depends on how much these bleed attacks are going to be doing. Because remember, there are modifiers on modifiers right now. Look how little damage the Sphinx is doing. Just keep bleeding, baby. Stay over here. We're at 17. 18. Oh, you know what would be good? Troll. If I can find the troll quintessence. I mean, who would have thought that troll would be a good quintessence? One of the weirdest sentences ever uttered in all of Skul the Slayer history is troll would be a good quint. But here we are, somehow, in this world. But it would be very good on this build in particular. Maybe I should have used Sphinx there. We're almost to 25. We made it to 23. Pretty good. I'll take it. So we're almost halfway there to our blood drunk sword, and we have a long way to go, so I think we can get it. At what stage we'll get it is the question. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Let's go, baby. All right, so now... And we even have heritage, too, to make our troll even better. What a weird build we're on here. Where's my heritage coming from? Here and here? And I plan on keeping both of those, so... That's actually very interesting. We're going to have this forever. We're going to have very high uptime with our troll. This is cool. This is a unique build. I'm liking this. I just want to get my Blood Drunk Sword up so I can start using Davy Jones more. 428 is also not bad damage percent wise either. This run is very interesting. What a very interesting run I'm on. Okay, I'm taking a lot here. Let's not be stupid. Yeah, let's not be stupid. I don't want to get ahead of myself here. I was trying my best to get bleed procs, but it wasn't happening for some reason. Get him. We would have gotten a bleed proc there had I just not been out as Davy Jones. That's the problem right now. We need our enemies to live long enough to die to bleed. They're not living long enough to die to bleed, so... Problem. We need a solution, which is playing as Monkey. So we're going to be playing as Monkey. Oh, there we go. Damn, he just exploded straight up. Just a fucking blood bomb there. I think we can make these bleed. I can't remember. I know there's some enemies that can't bleed. I think because it's kind of like the pedestals against Joan, right? Like, for some reason they apply like logic, like you can, what you think a pedestal can bleed, bro? That doesn't make any sense. But like against like statues, they're like not applying that like realism logic. It's, I don't know, it's very selective. But I guess maybe it's also just to make the Joan fight harder. The devs seem to be very afraid of making statuses very good. I don't know why. It just seems like a thing that could, especially with it when it comes to the defensive statuses, like free. Oh, okay. Well, let's see if we can swap in time. Yep. So that's a pro tip for my fellow klutzes out there. If you're stupid like me and you fall into the pit a lot, if you have 2 skulls, you can mitigate the damage you would take by swapping at the last second, and it does it to your swap shield. This is all assuming you have your witch tree filled out. So, pro tip from me to you: put it in your pocket and smile and move on. Some sagely wisdom from Haxa. This could be good, actually. I guess the issue is, what do I get instead? Like, what do I get rid of? I'm pretty happy with all of these items, but like the thing is, I still want the Hunter's Wooden Longbow, so maybe I should just look for that. Treasure on a clone stamp, typical. Oh, okay, that was a humongous waste. Fuck. Thankfully, there's nothing in here I want. I should have been paying more attention to my money. We're poor. We are poor. Alright, let's try and get some bleed here. If I can. I still don't know if I can make these statues bleed or not. Okay, I can. At least those statues. I would imagine it applies to the other statues too. Sir, can you just bleed? No? Okay, that's fine. You don't gotta bleed. Well, he's not gonna bleed either. Please, bro. Oh, no! Okay, we're gonna do it again. No, I did it too early, but I still actually absorbed it. You should be careful about doing it too early there. Okay, I don't need skulls. We're still at 26. We've only gained 3 bleed since the start of this act. Not a good sign. We just need a big crowd to get hit with my bleed. Potentially these guys. Come on. Yes! Okay, well that was only 2, but still. I'll take it. It just takes too long for the wound to actually activate. There we go, we're getting some there. We just need more big rooms with like large crowds. What about that one hallway room where there's like a big spearman in there? I would love to have that. This works too. Come on, wound, wound. Yes. Okay, here's what maybe I should be doing. I should be applying the wound and then stop attacking. There we go. Just run around and dodge for a bit. I think they blow up. Yeah, okay. I guess this is just me showing how I've never actually truly taken a look at how bleed functions. It applies a wound, and I think like the wound sits for a minute, and then you hit them, and the wound activates. So we're gonna get a wound off this guy, yeah. That's how it works, okay. So now I can do it on purpose moving forward. And he's going to blow up. There it is. Let's try and get it on these guys. Leave them to their fun and games. And then whap. Remaining one, what do you got? Even though it's not important. Because we're not going to take it. I'm pretty happy with these skulls. But, you know, interesting choice there. We are pretty far removed from a ninja run. I might do one soon. If you have a ninja run request, by all means. It's an interesting skull. I think it's considered by many to be one of the worst skulls in the game currently, and that's not inaccurate. I would say that's fair. Though it's not as bad as people, including myself, have made it out to be. It's functional. It just has its fair share of issues. It just does not do a lot of damage, and for some reason in 1.4 they nerfed it. I could not tell you. It's one of the weirdest decisions I think I've ever seen the Southpaw team make. But you know, it is what it is. He still works, and I've had good runs with Ninja, and like, if you can do a Bone of Swiftness Ninja run and have 2 speed skulls, it's not even that hard of a thing it's not like a hard thing to achieve. It's actually fairly simple. That's a very good way to make a Ninja run pop off. Just on basic attack effects, basically. But especially a Bone of Swiftness. Come here. I'm not using my clones, huh? I'm too worried about my, I'm very worried about getting my, why am I blanking? I'm worried about getting my, blood drunk sword completed. Come on. Ma'am, you don't stand a chance at beating me. I mean, I'm sorry to say it. It's no offense to you. You're not the weakest adventurer by a long shot, but you're still not the strongest. Like, it's a lost cause, but I appreciate your moxie. I appreciate your effort. It's a nice try. GG's. And trash. Trash across the board. I don't want any of that. So, moving on. We're about to not get Hunter's Wooden Longbow again. What did I tell you guys? Every time I find the Veiled Mask, it's just destiny that I don't get the Blood Drunk Sword. Or, I mean, the Hunter's Wooden Longbow. Alright, so I'm probably going to activate my Blood Drunk Sword here. Yes, I did. Alright, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. We can now play Davy Jones very freely. So, Davy's back in full force. I'm no longer... Like, I took off the weights like Rock Lee. We're fully in it now. There's nothing that my enemies can do. They just cower in fear. But yeah, see, Blood Drunk Sword being filled out gives you a lot of stats. A lot. And my crit rate is now actually very good. So our Veiled Mask is actually going to be doing some pretty good stuff. 30% is not bad with a fucking Veiled Mask at all, dude. If I got rid of the Veiled Mask, I would be very high crit rate. But I'm going to keep it. I want to keep the Veiled Mask. It's very good. Take an item room because we have plenty of money. We don't need to worry about our shop being weak. So I can very freely and comfortably take this. This is a very interesting run, man. Not at all how I expected this run to go when I found the Davy Jones. But here we are. And I'm feeling it, man. It actually feels pretty good. I don't know if we're at Giga Damage territory yet, or if we'll ever get to Giga Damage territory. But not everyone needs to be Giga Damage focused. Like, sometimes you just kind of cruise along and enjoy yourself, so. And that's always worth remembering with Skul the Hero Slayer. It's not always about having the strongest, most powerful run. Sometimes it's just about doing a run that's fun for you. And I've done it all in Skul the Hero Slayer at this point. You know, I'm very well acquainted with this game. I know the ins and outs. I've done well, okay, I haven't done everything. I still have some things that I want to do that are very, like my dream run with the what's it called? Gravedigger and Grim Reaper. Also, good lord, what is happening? What do I get rid of here? I could get rid of... Legendary. There's literally no point in not at least grabbing this. Thing is, I want that back. I want my Execution Axe. I want it now. But the problem is, what do I use? What do I get rid of? We have higher damage percent, but we lost our arms. And we're at an awkward arms 3. Here, let's Let me do a little juggling here. Let's leave this here for now. I might come back to it. Light Spirit Lu again, bro, please. Come on. Man, there's a lot of legendaries here. One more. Well, let's see here. This is such a huge amount of damage percent to leave lying on the ground. But we're not necessarily trying to be Giga damage, right? Like, we're trying to do bleed. So, it is reasonable to leave this on the ground. There's... The only items on the chopping block are my damage percent items, and I just cannot get rid of them, so I'm just going to get rid of that. That was the lowest damage percent item I have. Like, this is higher, this is higher, this is higher, so... Unfortunate, but it makes sense. It's the best option there. We got more damage percent. We lost our arms, but that's fine. Like, that's a trade I am willing to make. Sir, don't hurt me. Oh boy, don't hurt me. Oh man, we wasted that. Actually, I wasn't paying enough attention. Wait, did we wake these guys up from down here like that? Or maybe they got woken up by Fulgent. But that was they did quite a bit there to me. I wasn't expecting them to come down after me. Our abilities are kind of useless on our monkey, huh? They're not doing a lot. They're not doing more than our basics, that's for sure. It's a very weird monkey run. I hope Kolki is enjoying this run, though. I appreciate the shout out you gave me in your YouTube channel, so... You know, I'm returning the favor a little bit by, I guess, doing your run request and giving you a shout out, so... Thank you for your constant support. I think we're getting to Joan next. It's my last chance to get... Okay, no, not my actual last chance, but I'm running out of time to get the Hunter's Wooden Longbow. I have time, but... Oh, there's the dickhead Harpy. Late as usual. Just kind of typical Harpy stuff. She's taking up a slot that the Halfling could have been taken, you know? Just to give me 69... Actually, you know what? She played her part, then. She played her part. We gotta give it to her. She gave me 69 bone shards, and I'm not gonna get any more bone shards, so that's what we're ending the run on. Thank you, Harpy. I see what's up. I see what's up. I was doubting you, but I was wrong. I apologize. It was always the plan, and she knew. I should have trusted the plan. Oh man, we're killing everything. Though that was Fulgent Dawn. That was Fulgent Dawn's work. I can't claim that. That was definitely because Fulgent Dawn exists. Though, I mean, we are very strong. Like, you know, I'm not like, this isn't copium talking. This is a very good run. At least when we're critting. When we're not critting, it seems to be mediocre. Which means phase 1 of Joan's going to be more difficult than like every other fight we're going to be dealing with moving forward. But that's just kind of par for the course. Phase 1 Joan is very annoying. Die, die, die. Thank you. What's in here? Probably nothing good. The only thing I'm missing, and even at this point I don't think I would even take it, though maybe I would, is Thorny Boots. That would be good. Or potentially good. I actually don't know if it would be good or not. So I'm going to try and do the skip here. I know there's a NPC over there. It's probably the Halfling, which is actually really good for me. This is, I think, the last room. So if you're unaware of what this skip is, you're maybe new to the channel, you can skip this area over here without summoning all these annoying enemies by doing this. If you can do this with a skull, you can glitch your way up through this little crack here and move along. And then you can activate the ending before you get out of here, and it's all very useful. Normally I don't do that because I like the money I get from going. Also, look, it's my dear friend. Thank you, Halfling. She's actually on my side for once. Even though, you know, it's not like it did half of my HP basically, so I can't complain. My dear friend was very helpful there. Normally I'm always talking about how the Halfling wants you dead secretly, like she doesn't say it, and she looks innocent, but she's not. She wants to kill you. But this time she actually helped me, so thank you, Halfling. It's Joan time. Let's see how this goes. I'm actually going to set up my Davy Jones ahead of time. Let's see how this goes. I feel good, though. All right. So we're going to deal with this, and I think it's going to be It's like the hardest fight we have, but I don't think it's going to be hard. And I could be wrong. Maybe Joan will be harder, but I don't predict that'll happen. We'll see. Still, also, I'm just going to go ahead and call it. We're probably not getting Hunter's Wood and Longbow, which I expected. I called it, and I knew it would happen, because that's just how cruel Skul the Hero Slayer is. I have a good idea for a build, and the game is just like, how about no? And that's happened time and time again with Veiled Mask and Hunter's Wood, or Veiled Mask and Hunter's Wood. Look, I blinked there. I don't know why, but yeah, that's just, it's par for the course. I expect at this point. But I mean, we're still good. Like, this is not a bad run by any stretch. Like, this is a very, very good run. I don't think we're going to be able to insta-kill Joan here because I fucked up and used my troll. Don't know why I did. If I wanted to use my troll, I should have used it a long time ago. But, yeah, let's see if we can trap her here. Here's Stone Monkey doing some good stuff, actually. I'm not going to even worry about her attacks here. I'm just going for it, dude. And, okay, she did her thing. But if I had just used the monkey from the start, we would have pretty much killed her instantly. Yeah, we're very strong, especially when we're getting, like, bleed procs. Man, we are so strong when we're getting bleed procs. And no Hunter's Wood and Longbow. Not that I expected. This is actually a decent item. Though I don't know if we proc it often enough, and also I have to get rid of something for it. What does this do? Yeah, actually this has run its course. No, but the Heritage, though. But is the Heritage even that worth it? I think this is just better. Because, like, once you're fighting the first hero, you're not defeating 5 enemies. Yeah, I think that this is a good time to get rid of this. It's done a good for us, and it probably is mostly responsible for me getting the Blood Drunk Sword filled, but it's done its job. We don't need it now. And it's time to climb to the first hero. And I've said this a million times in my videos. I really hope that this act gets expanded upon in hard mode. That's one of my top things that I want to see in Skul. I have a lot of top things, but having a true Act 5 is one of them. Certainly one of the top ones. It would be so fucking cool, dude. Alright, so let's hope this shop is at least decent. There's a lot that I want and need. I know I'm not going to get all of it. Hunter's Wood and Longbow is all I ask. Please. Come on, baby. It's not happening. I would cry if it was here. I would be able to get it, actually, so I guess it would be fine. This... Actually, I think we can take this to the first hero here. No. Well, that's unfortunate. I thought I could. I don't know why. I'll take it anyway, though. We'll heal 3. So our shop was weak, but that's the Act 5 shop. It's a meme. Here's my build. I don't think I've ever done Holy Grail on all of the time that I've been doing Skul the Hero Slayer videos. I don't think I've ever taken Holy Grail to the end. Because I've never gotten lucky enough to have it. But here it is. Also, I'm taking a screenshot, but it's lagging. One more. There we go. Typical stuff. So that's actually an item I needed to complete my collection of items. So we're getting even closer, though I still don't think I'm ever going to stop taking the screenshots there. Just, like, for a while I thought I was going to, but I think it's too convenient. Like, it's just a moment where I can get a snapshot of my item inventory so my thumbnail process is easier. But yeah, man, this run is very good. The Holy Grail is doing some... It's interesting to see the difference between normal wounds proccing and Holy Grail wounds proccing. The damage difference is fucking insane. So I think I'm going to do my best to stop the first hero in his tracks and kill him before he can do anything. But I would not be shocked if this does not happen. It's kind of up to chance how often my bleed procs. If we can get this proccing often, that would be good. That's going to increase my damage significantly if I can just get the terrible blade shards going. So let's go in here. Let's see how this first hero fight goes. I'm feeling it, though. I think we're going to do just fine. I'm not worried about him even slightly, which why would I be? But we'll have to see. I think I'm going to lean on the monkey a lot in this fight, especially in the first part. The monkey is the... fuck. If you're wondering why I said fuck there, it's because I should have started out as Davy Jones, which it's fine. I can just swap out to Davy Jones here, attack, and then swap back. But being Davy Jones would have been much better here. Also, I got rid of my better cannonball. So now we can get our monkeys going here. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing here. Bro, please. Okay, good, good, good. We're not gonna kill him. There's no shot. I'm not doing enough damage, and I fucked up my my start there. Fuck. I mean, it's not a big deal. Like, killing him before he gets to do anything is just gravy. Like, it doesn't actually really do anything. It's just fun. So, yeah, we're definitely going to get to see both of his phases here, which I guess isn't the end of the world. There we go. We got bleed on him. Yeah, this is definitely not Giga damage. I do wish we had the Hunter's Wooden Longbow. I don't think that would turn this into a Giga damage run. I don't think these are the skulls to do Veiled Mask shenanigans with. They are fun to do it with, but they're not. It's not like OP to do Veiled Mask shenanigans with these guys. You want like a hunter or a werewolf. Also, I'm very close to losing my first life here. I don't want that to happen. Let's try and be careful here. How did that miss? Get him! We're probably losing our first life here. I should not be using my abilities here. I should just be basic attacking, basically. Get it? Basic attacking, basically? So, let's swap out here. Get Davy Jones out. I'm just going to fight him normally. Like, I'm not even going to try and kill him with, like, anything crazy. Hit him here with our abilities. I might be able to keep my life here. Okay, that would be fucking hilarious if I was able to keep my life here. Come on out. I'm at 1 HP. Can I do it? I think I can do it if I'm careful with my Davy. See, losing my first life, I'm not a fan of because it's like, at this point, I should be able to beat Skul the Hero Slayer without losing my life. Like, I've played enough of this game. I know what I'm doing to the point to where, like, I can very easily avoid damage if I just try. Let's give it a shot. Oh, okay. Well, that was me being stupid. I shouldn't have done that. That's on me. That's my B. It's fine, though. You know, it's just one of those runs. It happens. So I know how I'm going to break this windscreen. There's a good way to do it, but it requires precision on my part. So let's... I think that is not it. Fuck. Damn it. Ah, dude, I fucked that up. That's not a good windscreen. That's just, like, using a skill in the windscreen. That's not good. I wanted to try and get him high up in the air. If you can time the swap with the monkey, you get to hover there in the air for a long time. But I think I was literally just like a few pixels off. My timing was not accurate. It is what it is. GG's, GG's. Davy Jones and Monkey, an interesting pair. I don't think this is quite the way to make them work. I'm also not convinced that Bleed Monkey is necessarily the way to make Monkey work either. It's not bad, but it's also... I don't know. I guess it's fine. But Monkey is a hard skull to scale. If you want to make the most out of Monkey, it's just flat damage percent for the most part, because his clones cannot use like statuses or anything like that. His clones are they just do flat damage based on your damage percent. So with Monkey, you stack very high in your damage percent, and poison as well, because that also scales off damage percent. But Bleed, he doesn't activate it enough. But it's not bad, it's just not ideal. Definitely Bleed Davy Jones is not ideal though. But you know, I did find Davy Jones in the first half of the game, like literally the first room that I could find a skull in, he was there. So I'm going to play Davy Jones. Like, you cannot stop me if that happens. But yeah, this build was clunky, in a word. But not bad. I mean, we won. It's just clunky. Still though, GG's, GG's. Very fun. I'm glad I finally got to use Holy Grail. I'm glad that I got to do a run request from a viewer who's been very supportive. And all of you have been supportive, by the way. I don't want to like play favorites. You guys are all awesome. I enjoy all of you guys being here. I just wanted to give a shout out to someone who like anyone who's positive in the comments all the time and is always, you know, commenting and showing support and love. That means a lot to me. So I'm just you know, it's worth giving back. And also, I just want to point out again, I pointed this out at the start. We're getting near 700. I'm at the time of making this video at 683. So we're getting there. It's a slow climb, and I don't expect to hit it even today or tomorrow. But once I hit it, it's only 300 off from the grand milestone. It always seems very far out of reach, but slowly but surely, it's coming into view, and the 1,000 mark is it's not completely infeasible, which is really cool. I think that's really all I have to say, though. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.